Sorry. Yeah, don't look at my nails. I done it yesterday and it's still very, very bad. I have to redo it. I have to... Anyway, that's complicated. What a complicated life. But anyway, I wanted to do my makeup while talking about the most beautiful man I've ever met in my entire life. And I'm sure it's one of the most beautiful men in this world, in right now, in this period of time. Okay, um he's not pretty or etc. It's not about this. It's just I want to talk about him because it makes me happy and I want to do my makeup while being happy and excited. So let's do it. I've done my base, sunscreen, etc. already done. So but I'm going to the gym after, so I don't want to do too much. Anyway, so his name, I don't care because he never gonna see this video anyway. His name is Yunus and he's Turkish and Muslim, and I met him 3 years ago and I still love him. Yeah. So I know some people gonna find this pathetic, but I don't care because he... So let's talk about how we met. We were on the same class in the same university and studied mathematics and physics together. And the first conversation we have was during a period when we all go out with the class and we start talking. He never judged me my physical appearance because at that time I had red short hair like pixie cut, you know, but very short pixie cut, kind of like a boy. I had bleach eyebrows. I was a little bit overweight. He didn't care, and I love because I know the image I give to people was actually not a very good image. Like you would think I'm very extremist or something like this, but he was not really into that, and he still managed to have great conversation. But anyway, the first time we speak together was about Dostoevsky, which is, I think I kinda in love with Dostoevsky also. Like I think he's one, to be honest, of the most intelligent men in history of humanity. One of the most, not the most, of course, but his intelligence is not about mathematics, physics, blah, 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 is universal, and what he creates was absolutely amazing, pure form of art in literature. And oh my god, anyway, it makes me excited already. But anyway, so we talk about this just the first time we met and we already clicked. We talk about our favorite book we had in common. The favorite book was The Idiot by Dostoevsky. It's pure art, humanity, absolutely fantastic. And anyway, so we talk about this and we immediately clicked. And but I already noticed him before that because he was the only man in the class who were looking at people. And so, you know, kinda like in Paris, people can be a little bit snob and don't look at each other, pretend they don't care, but he was really looking. I saw him looking like this in the class, contemplate people, and I find this already beautiful. But anyway, so we talk about Dostoevsky, and I find every word he said was so interesting, was so beautifully humble, because also he is Muslim, so, and he studies science, and so that proves a certain type of intelligence. I don't know how to say, but you know, the more you study science, sometimes the more you don't believe in hazard. Yeah, like random things happened, and you start believing that everything is so calculated and beautifully perfect, you know. And so you start believing more in God, because how is it possible that nature and our world is so beautifully, you know, done? And when I say beautiful, it's like, I mean intelligently done. And anyway, so that was it. And after we have, I always try to have like some common, I don't know, like common things together, like work, project. In physics we do a lot of things together. And but he was extremely busy because he was a student, but also informatic engineer in using in Turkey, like he do online work. And so he was extremely busy, and it was always so complicated to find time for for us, you know. But he was not aware I liked him, I think, at this moment. And I remember for Christmas, our class done a little project that we pick someone random, and we have to give a gift for this person in the class. And I had, you know, what a coincidence, right? I saw everything as a sign at the time. And I'm so excited I can't even do my makeup properly. But anyway, and you know, sometimes we talk, and he was always so discreet, like very humble. He let people talk, and whenever he talks, it was always so open-minded. And sorry, I have to. And so one time we talked about, you know, we were in a picnic with other people, and they start talking about, I don't know, some weird theory about in the past people use, I don't remember exactly, but they use water to predict the future. And we start talking about this and how a little bit dumb it was, like how, like kind of like, you know, the, I don't know how to, the burden effect, burn name effect, when, you know, you do something, you say something very general, and you kind of feel like, oh, it's so true, it applies to me, so I'm gonna believe in this, kind of like astrology, for example. And so we start talking about this, and they say, yeah, but how people can believe in this when there's no proof, etc., and they just want to believe in it, so they believe in it. And one man starts saying that, yeah, it's, they were a little bit dumb in the past, actually. And he immediately jumps in the conversation, and he said, you can't say this. I don't think we are smarter than before. I just, what about in the future we discover new things, and we find that, oh my god, we were so dumb in the past too. And so I don't know, I find this so open-minded, because he was so humble about even our own knowledge and in this actual time. And he was like, you can't blame them for believing in things they can't control, because we are doing the same things right now. We think we are smarter, but actually it's just because we have more knowledge thanks to our past generations. Anyway, so you can see the man, you know, and I was like, oh my god, yes, so exciting. You're like, I'm so obsessed with him, and I'm still am, and that's crazy because it's been 3 years since I didn't see him, I didn't talk to him, etc. And one day I confessed my love to him. It's also, I was very not confident at all, and I always blame myself during the project, when I don't understand, and he was, yeah, it's okay, you can just write down what I say, but not in a condescending tone. He was just like, well, you doing such a good job at writing, putting words into my thoughts, and I think it's just as equal valuable as what I think and what I bring to the project. And you know, this type of man, when you feel so unnecessary, you feel so dumb, and he's like, but you're doing half the job, I'm doing just the other half, and we are equal in this project, and you still bring so much value to the project. And he see the beauty in everything, and so beautiful. I want to be like him. I want to have a son like him. Anyway. And so one time I confessed my love to him, and by messages. I was in depression at that time. It's been a year since I didn't see him really, but I just confessed my love to him. I said, I know I don't know you fully, and I know maybe I idealize you, but I just want you to know that I think you're so smart and so beautiful, and I wish you all the best and the happiness. And I think I am in love with you, and I was in love with you, and I'm still am, because you're just such a beautiful man. And I know this is not both way. It does not goes both ways, but I just wanted to say that because you deserve to know that you are beautiful. And so he responded to me in the most humble way. He said, he didn't say, yeah, it's not reciprocal, you right, but I understand it. I already knew it, to be honest. He said, like, thank you so much, Lucy. I just think you're one of the kindest person I met in France, and I wish you also a lot of happiness. I was so happy to meet you. And he was so gentle with rejection and somehow it makes it harder for me to accept it. Like, please blame me, or say something like, yeah, you don't know me, what you say, you're in love with me, we don't talk that much. But no, he was just extremely gentle with me, and it makes it harder actually to accept the rejection when it's so kind, you know. And anyway, so he said this thing, and after we never talked again. But I'm a little bit obsessed with him because I don't think about him every day. Of course, I continue my life in my own way, but I just think, when I think about him, it makes me instantly happy and so touched, because it's not even, I love him not in a sexual way, or it was, I think I love him like I love a father, I love a son, I love a brother, I love a man. Like, and of course I was attracted to him, but he was not even that beautiful. Like, it really not about appearance or sexualizing him, because I had so much respect for him that I can't even sexualize him. Like, it was to this point, you know. And I'm sure he will. When I think about him, I'm just so happy, because I don't care if you do your life with another woman. I'm just happy you will be happy, you know. And this is all what matters to me right now. I just want you to be happy. I don't even talk to him because I don't want to be over him, like when he already is done with me. But yeah, and I know I can sound so pathetic, but I just want to share my love for this man, because he's so intelligent, pure, and humble. And it's just small gesture also. Whenever I had a bag, etc., he say, "Can I please take your bag? Can I please handle this?" And I was like, why you want to do that? Don't have to do that. You weird, etc. And say, but I am happy. It makes me happy, and it makes me feel good when I can help um, with those things. And for him, it was so normal. So he was such a gentleman too, with every girl, even if you are unattractive, he respect every woman. He listened to them, and I didn't know a man like this exists. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, what if I'm fat and ugly? People not gonna listen to me. People not gonna really respect me because I'm a girl. And so it's so, I think it's a feeling that only girls can understand, but there will always be less attention to you. There will always be people who think you are more dumb than them, even if they would not admit they feel this way, but you can tell. But with him, it was always so different, and that's what I love. And so, yeah, it was like this, and that's it. I just want to say this. And I remember when I talk with my friends about him, they were like, but what? Do you find him attractive? Do you find him pretty? Or what's the... They didn't understand, but I was like, no! He's so beautiful! and it's just this type of love. I only loved like this twice in my life. With my first time was with a girl. When you love someone so much that you don't care about if they are happy without you, as long as they are happy. I don't want to be part of your life if it doesn't bring you any happiness. It's this type of love, when it's not even about you, it's all about the other person. And I wish I can love everyone like this, to be honest, because everyone deserves to be loved like this. Really. Maybe not me, but a lot of people I know. And yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Because you deserve to know this type of man exists, and just to know that it exists, even if it's not for me, I don't care. Just to know that it exists, and some woman will find him, and he will love her, and he will cherish her so beautifully. And I know this woman is very lucky for sure, but I know this woman is also very beautiful, because whatever he likes, whatever he loves, I know he's gonna be a good person. Anyway, that's it. That's it for the makeup. I don't want to do more because I'm gonna go to the gym. And I have to dry my laundry also. Yeah. Alright, bye-bye. I love you so much, and just for you to know that. Yeah. You are a beautiful person. You will find someone, it's okay. For me, I don't care if I don't find someone. As long as the people I loved find someone, I will be the happiest. Love you, bye.